What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Well, Pepe's price is getting ready for a breakout, and I want you to be as prepared as possible. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. Now, guys, don't forget, if you do want to trade a little Pepe yourself on up to 50x leverage and other cryptos on up to 500x leverage, which I don't recommend 500x leverage, by the way, you can check out that link to BTCC down below. When you do sign up, you're going to get one of the best deals that I have been able to put together in years here on the channel, which is a 10% bonus on first-time deposits between $500 and $100,000. Guys, this means if you deposit $3,000, they're going to give you $300 to use to trade. So, for example, if your $300 ends up generating an extra $2,000, that $1,700 in profit is all yours. You withdraw it, you can use it, you spend it, you can do whatever you want with it. It's an opportunity to literally get free gains, which is so ridiculous. So that's available down there for you. Go check that out. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to have this because it's a campaign, so it's just too good, right? And so make sure you go check that out down below and let me know what you think. Now, looking at Pepe, okay, this is going to be a bit more of a time-sensitive video, okay? This is going to be a little bit more of a time-sensitive video, which I don't do super often, but this is a very interesting formation, and I couldn't help myself, okay? So what we're seeing from Pepe over the last 24 hours is the formation of what is often considered to be a bullish pennant, okay? So oftentimes what these things look like, for example, is that a crypto, I wonder what this little box is, but, you know, what will happen is a crypto will go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, like this, right? And what it's called a bullish pennant because you have a bullish, move upwards, and then you have this little pennant. Now, the reason it's called a bullish pennant also is because usually these things are continuation patterns, meaning more often than not, a crypto will break to the upside out of this bullish pennant. Now, if I remember correctly, I did a study on this in 2022, which that's a little bit far away now, like 2 years, but back then it was roughly a 68 to 69% chance. So a little bit more than 2/3 of the time, we saw these things break to the upside. And what we can see from Pepe right now is that this bad boy is now forming a textbook bullish pennant. So what I wanted to leave you all with today, because today's a good day, guys. Today is actually, I have an engagement party. I'm getting married. We're having our engagement party today in like 2 hours, which is why I'm a little dressed up right now, right? I gotta go put my other clothes on. But anyway, and so I wanted to share this with you so you could watch it for the next 24 hours before tomorrow's video when I come back to you. Because what I am looking at here is, again, a bullish pennant. Now, what you need to be understanding of and aware of is that Pepe is going to have to break out of this by November 18th, which is 2 days from now on Monday. But I usually do notice that these usually break out around the 70% threshold, which would put it right around tonight. Okay, so sometime tonight and early tomorrow morning, we should likely see a breakout from Pepe of this bullish pennant. Now, if this breakout is upwards, okay, I want you to be careful because if this bad boy breaks to the upside, what you have to be aware of is that there is still a massive point of macro resistance sitting directly above Pepe. If we go back out to our daily charts, you can see that Fibonacci 1.272 zone is still sitting right above us at the 2314 level. And this means that even if Pepe's price does break to the upside, it still needs to get through a big point of resistance, one that has rejected it not once, but twice in the last few days. And so if we do see Pepe break to the upside of this, it might start trying to work its way upwards, but take it slow and be very careful because, again, it has a major point of resistance that could still technically force it to the downside, even if it does break to the upside. Now, if this bad boy does break to the downside, it's not going to be the end of the world, and I would actually go to say that there's still a ton of opportunity if that is the case. Now, the reason that I say that is because the cool part about bullish pennants, one of my favorite parts about them, is that they usually break upwards. But if they don't break upwards and they break downwards, they usually form bullish flags or just descending channels for those of you who are a little bit more technical. And what I mean by that is if Pepe's price, let's say, breaks to the downside like this, right? What we then do, and usually what happens is it looks like this, it breaks to the downside, it comes back up for a retest, and we push a little bit lower. And guys, what usually happens is in this situation, you then remove that previous point of support, and now you're going to have a new support level. And oftentimes what that new support level creates is a more macro bullish flag or descending channel. These sorts of descending channels have an over 50% odds of breaking out to the upside as well. And so the coolest part about it is, guys, is that even if Pepe's price breaks to the bottom side of this pennant, it's likely going to come back down and form a structure that has then its own 50+% chance that it's going to break to the upside. And that's why I've been so bullish on Pepe recently. When cryptos are able to consolidate like this after pumps, the amount of opportunity that forms is so nice, guys. They form bullish pennants, they form consolidationary channels, descending channels, bearish bullish flags, all these things that are super easy to break them out to the upside. And so all I want you to really watch out for over the next 24 to 48 hours, I'll post another video in 24 hours, is what happens in this pennant. If we break to the upside, I think there's a chance we do continue higher, but we're going to have a battle right here between 2.4 and 2.5. It's going to be a battle. We break above that, yeah, we might be looking good for a push up towards 2.9 to 3. That's possible. I don't know if it's likely, but it's possible. And so overall, be on the lookout for that. But if we do see, of course, Pepe's price start pulling towards the downside, be on the lookout for it to come back down, maybe as low as that 1.7 level, the 1.8 level, and start trying to form that descending channel. So of course, I will update you as this does play out, especially again tomorrow after I do get through the engagement party and all that stuff. But I wanted you to at least know what I'm watching out for and what I'm looking out for, so you can know what to be looking out for yourself. Now guys, if you do want extra insights, extra information, all this good stuff from me, I do have a Patreon, which is down below, that you can join for as little as $1 a month. $1 a month allows you to join the chat and just kind of talk to me, ask me questions, talk to the other community members and the moderators. It's a great community forming there right now. And $5 a month gets you access to extra insights and thoughts from me about charts, events, breakouts, news, etc., as well as daily fundamental analysis reports from me, daily technical analysis reports from me. I have a few crash courses coming out for you all very, very soon for all you guys who are a little bit newer to the world of crypto, and much more. So make sure to go check that out down below. And don't forget, if you do want to trade a little Pepe on up to 50x leverage and some other cryptos on up to 500x leverage, and you want to get a 10% bonus back on your deposits over $500, check out that BTCC link down below. But overall, of course, I'm very, very, very much so looking forward to seeing how this Pepe breakout happens. So watch it very closely, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow about it. Peace out, everybody.